it's Jennifer from Flux. In this video, I'm going to show you how to put together a really pretty crocheted greeting card. In my last video, I made this Circle of Hearts pin, and you can see the pin on the back, and I thought that it would be really pretty to create a gift so that you can attach this to the card, and then after the person receives the card, they can remove the pin and wear it as well. So for this project, you're going to need a hole punch, a pen, pencil, or marker, something to just make a tiny little mark on the card, and a pair of scissors, and then your blank greeting card. I picked up a really big box of these, probably like 50 of them in all different colors, and it's just a blank greeting card, and it comes with an envelope. So if you look in the paper aisle or the stationery aisle of the craft store, you can probably find something similar to this. So what we're going to do is we're going to position our card, and we're going to be punching holes in it, and that way we definitely don't want to glue it on because we want the person who receives the card to easily be able to take this pin off and be able to wear it. So what we need to do is mark where we want to punch our holes with the hole puncher. So what we're going to do first is just open out the card flat, and then take your marker, I have just a little highlighter here, and then just kind of lay it where you want it to go, making sure this pin bar is at the top. So center it on the card. You can measure if you like. I'm just the kind of person that likes to eyeball things. So just peek under your card with your marker and just make 2 little dots. And we're going to be punching holes there. And that way the pin can kind of go through the holes and be able to stick on there. Okay, so let's put our heart aside and we're going to punch the holes next. Okay, so I went ahead and punched the holes, and now we're ready to add the pin. Now, when you're doing this, just take into account the depth of your hole punch. You can't really go too far inward. You kind of have to go from the top, or get one of those hole punchers that are for a binder and can do a little bit more. Okay, so we're going to open our pin up, and then just take the pin and go in one side of our card and come in the other side. Now just be very careful not to bend the paper, because it will make your card look not as nice. So just take care not to bend things. And it's a little bit tricky because it's paper and it's not as flexible as fabric, but it still goes in pretty good. Okay, so our pin is attached. Now if you want to kind of jazz it up a little bit, you can add maybe a little piece of ribbon down along the bottom. Now I think the best way to do this is just with a hot glue gun. You could also, if you are into sewing, you could run this bottom part along your sewing machine and just create some stitchy lines across the bottom. I also found some hearts that match the buttons in our flower pin, so you could just put a couple of those along the bottom if you like, or kind of off to the side like that. So I'm going to go ahead and glue these, and we'll see how that looks. Okay, so I added just a little ribbon just to kind of frame everything in. Now again, you don't have to do any of these extra things. You can just simply put the pin right on there. It looks just as pretty. And I'm going to add just a little heart down here on the side. When I get my glue gun out, I kind of just want to like glue stuff all over the place. So I'm going to leave it as that, and it looks so pretty, and it's ready to send. Now this card, let me slide all this out of the way. This card is very tall, and it's a little heavier than your standard mail that you would send in this regular envelope. So this card I would recommend for something with a padded envelope. You can put it inside this envelope, but maybe then slip it down into a padded envelope, or this is a perfect card to hand deliver to someone as well. You can also use this, this looks pretty just as is on top of a gift, and you can just put your message inside and just sort of tuck it in somewhere. So that is how you make a really easy crocheted greeting card. Thanks so much for watching, and be sure and click the subscribe button to get all the latest Flux video updates. Thanks again!